TV. Innovative content. Global audience.
Nigerian youth is becoming alarming and increasing on a daily basis. And you will see that it's now becoming a new normal for Nigerian youths to indulge in this fraudulent act. It's as if it's something that is good. And don't be surprised to hear that even ladies, even the female folk are joining in this fraudulent act. Like, I don't really understand what is going on in our country. I don't know what we are going to do about this. And this fraudulent act is on a very on a very high rate that we don't know what to expect anymore. Do you know that there are some places they train them on how to defraud innocent, unsuspecting citizens of Nigeria and even foreigners? So, viewers, this is Youth Arena, where we discuss on the things that are happening around the youth, things that are happening in Nigeria, Nigerian youth, what we expect and what we are supposed to do. This is how we do it, you know it. And on the show with me today, I have a very vibrant youth, Miss Goodness Ezenwafo. Goodness, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And I am your host, RITA UCHECHI. Today we'll be discussing on the things that makes Nigerian youth to indulge in this fraudulent acts. Like, are there no other legitimate means of making incomes? Are there no more things that they can do? Are there no places they can practice their internet skills instead of indulging in this criminal act? Do you know that in the last 6 months, nearly 3,000 Nigerian youths have been arrested or jailed for involvement in this fraudulent acts, popularly known as Yahoo? So, Goodness, this morning, what do you think? What is going on?
Okay, there are so many factors surrounding this internet fraud or Yahoo, and some of them are peer pressure from parents, from siblings, from even their friends. Then there is also poverty being the main one that causes the internet fraud, because imagine a family where there are 5 mouths to be fed. There is always a firstborn in the family, definitely. Yes. So now the firstborn would likely take it upon himself, if it's a guy, if it's a woman, that okay, let me start supporting my parents, thereby looking for quick way to make money, because it is stemmed.
Is that really enough reason to indulge in this criminal act? What of those that they are defrauding? Are they not suffering also?
Oh, you hear the term when someone hits a client, so to speak, they call them clients.
Yes.
When they hit a client, you hear, God, don't butter my bread.
Oh, God.
So that is the way it is for them. They feel like it's God's way of blessing them in a roundabout way. You're defrauding someone, but then at the same time, God is blessing you.
That is robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Exactly.
Oh, that is very wrong. Okay, viewers, we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, we will be discussing more on this ravaging issue upon the youths of Nigeria. Stay with us.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wileke, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Date, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London.
Come back from that quick break, and I am still your host. And this is still Youth Arena, where we discuss the problems of the youth. So to say that in Nigeria today we are bothered, we are disturbed as a nation on what is going on with our youth. And as you can see that some countries are being hard on us. Like you can't migrate to some countries because we are now known for fraudulent acts. So goodness, my first question to you this morning would be, what do you think is the major factor, the main driving factor that makes the youth to indulge in these fraudulent acts?
Okay, like I said earlier, we have poverty, we have peer pressure both from friends and families, and then we also have lack of contentment. People want to make money quick, and they don't want to put in the work.
Yes.
Then poverty is also a driving factor. Then you see the ones, and then there's also parental upbringing.
Yes.
So many parents encourage their children in these fraudulent activities, not directly, some are directly, some are indirectly.
Really?
Yes.
So in what ways, please? In what ways do parents indulge? Because there are risks to this. You know that EFCC is hitting hard on them.
Mm-hmm.
So parents encouraging their children, I really see it as like if I'm the one, my father or mother telling me to do this, your mate's not doing this, I will look at it as if, Mom, are you sure you're really my mother? You know, because if EFCC catches you, you know what it is.
Yes.
Nigerian prisons are not a place that you wish your enemy to be.
I get. But then let me come in and tell you that sometimes the encouragement is not directly, it's indirectly. Indirectly in the sense that imagine a young boy of 16 years coming back home with a car. And then you as the mother, you are encouraging him or you are happy for him. What is a 16-year-old boy doing for him to get money amounting in millions to get a car? Now, as a mother, it's supposed to be your responsibility to ask him, where did you get this money from? Not rejoicing or jubilating for him. He has not reached the age to get a car. So encouraging him or being happy for him is a source of encouragement. You're not saying it clearly that, okay, I'm happy for you. Or sometimes you even hear the parents say, may God continue to bless whatever you are doing to make this money. Now, what is that inviting?
Not considering that this child is, defrauding
other people. So exactly. So imagine a parent telling you, may God continue to bless whatever you are doing to get this money, and then you are doing internet fraud. Is that not a source of encouragement?
Parents, please, we should learn to ask our children, our youths, where they are getting the money from. We should also learn to imbibe good morals to them, please. So, Miss Goodness, what do you think parents can do? What do you think that parents can do in order to curtail this? Because you see some parents really trying hard to bring out the best in their children, to make them exemplary youths in the society. But at the long run, it's as if their efforts are not paying off. So what do you think can be done? How do you advise parents on what measures can they take?
Okay, first of all, I would like to commend parents. It's not easy to train a child, and then it's not easy to train a successful child. But then there are also some measures parents can do. Avoid undue or unnecessary pressures on a child. Now, you can't expect a child, or you can't tell a child of 16 years that you need money. Where is he? What is he doing, or what work is he having for him to provide money for you? You're billing a child of 15, 16 years that is still in secondary school, or are you billing a child of 19, 20 that is maybe in the university or about leaving the university? Now, that is putting undue pressure on your child.
Yeah.
It's not your child's responsibility to start taking care of you at that young age. He's still very young. You expect your children to start taking care of you, let's say at the very least 25. Because in Nigeria now, we are assuming that you're leaving school at the age of 23, you're doing your service 24, so 25, all things being equal, you started working. Now, if you start billing me from 25, I'm equal to the tax, but not before then, because it's not my work.
Billing the youth as 25. Do you think there are some people that still graduate at 27?
Exactly.
And sometimes at 25 they don't still have what to do.
Yeah. When I said 25, I'm also taking into consideration the fact that some people have handwork. Some people are tailors, even though they are in school, they are caterers, they are makeup artists. So they have side hustle that are legit, not illegitimate side hustle. There are legit side hustles we can do. The Yahoo, it's just a quick rich scheme, a way to get money quickly without actually putting in the work. But then when you meet a tailor, a makeup artist, a caterer, you see that they're actually putting in the work. Now, a parent that is billing his child at 25 with that handwork, it's not a bad idea, because that's why they gave birth to you, for you to in return take care of them when you are older. But then it's very, very bad to bill your child before that time, before the child is a reasonable adult, to be able to cater for his needs and that of your needs and his siblings' needs.
Okay, so parents, please, if you can see us, if you can hear us, please do not put undue pressure on the youth. That is a contributing factor to this incident, fraudulent act, popularly known as Yahoo, and it is a dent on our image as Nigerians, because wherever you are, no matter who you are, for your first identity is you are a Nigerian, whether you are into it or not. Imagine you go out there and somebody treats you like a criminal just because you are from Nigeria. Please, parents, help us in molding our youth in order for us to have a brighter future in the country. We will go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll take the next one.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bijiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates: 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue: Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London, SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week, or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SR TV in partnership with the Federal Ministry.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619, or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com, and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and TapTap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride.
Okay, it's so exciting. The game's been dark, but I'm igniting.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture.
Come back from that quick break, and we are still here on the show Youth Arena, where we are discussing about youth's involvement in internet frauding. You know, this thing is too much. We don't know, and Miss Goodness, there's this way that the youths are doing things now. Like, if you're not joining them, like if you're my friend and you are into Yahoo, and when you cash out, you see that you will leave me behind. And sometimes when I come around, you will tell me that after all, when you told me to join you and I was doing good Nigerian, better picking and all that, the way they call them, you're doing better picking with conscience, but now you want to cash out with me. And this thing now would even make some youths to indulge in all this.
See, that's where peer pressure comes in. Peer pressure, like I said earlier, I mentioned it amongst the factors that create internet fraud. Not so. Peer pressure comes in whereby you see your age mates in the same age bracket or people you grew up together making it, and then you want to make it.
Yes.
Because most times you start hearing comparisons. See, this is your age mate that did this thing, your age mate is doing this, he's better than you. So now you want to make it by all means, either by hook or by crook. So you want to make it.
And the one that is really shocking is that the rate at which, the mobile phone is viral, is everywhere, anybody can afford a mobile phone. Then the way they do it, you don't really need a laptop or a desktop to even indulge in this thing. Like, I know some young boys that, before you know it, they will tell you school na scam. After all, now to make them, now who make them, now in short pass. Those kind of things. And, they repeat this thing on a daily basis as a mantra, making them not to do what they are supposed to do and just looking for a quick way to do this. And, there is this guy that way back in school, then there was a guy with his roommate. He didn't even know that the roommate was into Yahoo because both of them none owned a laptop. And one day like that, they early in the morning they had a knock and it was only the other one that was inside. When he opened the door, he was arrested.
You see?
Just because he's living with someone that is into fraud. And do you know they even had to go to school for school to give them the details of the one they are looking for. See, this thing now is really a dent on the guy's image, the one that was wrongly arrested. He will be feeling bad.
Because it's a case of show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. So it's assumed that
the way that the whole thing went viral in campus, then, if you see him, you will say, maybe that guy they arrested that time, without actually hearing the full story. This thing is really, really, really eating into our nation. And as a nation, we really need a solution, and we also hope that the government can also come in. After all, to me, I feel that it is lack of job opportunities. There are a lot of graduates out there that they cannot even say that they can't see a place to work because there are some old people that are above retirement age, they are still in service, and they are not recruiting. There are no jobs. So when the pressure gets high, they tend to succumb to that. And, they start, and when they cash out the first time, it becomes
a normal thing.
The conscience dies off like that.
Yes,
so,
the instances like that.
Do you think that the influence of internet is really what is making, is it giving us as a nation, as Nigerian youth, is the influence of internet more on the negative side or more on the positive side? Because with what is happening every time here and there, if you just open your app, you see news, sad news. Do you think is more on the negative side on us as a nation?
I would say it's a 50-50 thing, because most people, in as much as it has its bad side, it still have its good side. You see people using the media as a source of marketing scheme, so to speak, as their online shop. You see people marketing their wares, their goods online, and they make sales. Then coming to the negative side, there is still negative side. Anything that has a good side has a bad side. But then it's because most times the negative side tends to dominate the positive side. We tend to forget the positive effects of the media. Then the negative side, I would say it has a very big negative impact on us as a nation, because it's through the internet you're able to meet people outside the country and in the means to defraud them. It's through the internet. Before, in the days of our forefathers, when there were no internet, there was nothing like Yahoo. There was no internet fraud. The only fraud you had to deal with was daylight robbery. Face me, I face you robbery, so to speak, 419 robbery. Not internet fraud, not the one that someone is. The worst part is with internet fraud, you don't even know who is defrauding you.
Yes, and
someone is defrauding you behind the screen. It's very shocking.
Somebody can call you, hello, you are so, and you grew up in.
Exactly. You are shocked.
Call you so time. Please, can you there's a way that
My friend has had that experience. She got a call
Yes.
from a guy. She got a call from a guy, and the way the guy spoke, she was like, "This guy is someone that actually knows me." I think the red flag in the guy's speech was when he started asking about personal details about her that a friend is supposed to know, because he called her name, called the school,
Wow.
called like the graduation set and everything. So it was like, okay, maybe it's actually someone that lost contact with me and then saw my, that kind of thing.
Yes.
But she's also a very careful person. She doesn't leave her details online like that. So that was her saving grace. I think if not, she would have fallen victims. So the internet has also created that negative impact. It's now very easier to commit fraud than in the days of our parents and their parents before them.
Seriously, and I will advise viewers that we should be careful on how we leave our details. Be careful on the links you click on, and also be careful on where you log in your details. Please, we should be careful, and we'll also plead on the government to also help us with job creations, because if the youths are gainfully engaged, if they are gainfully employed, it will also help in reducing this fraudulent
Activities.
It will really, really help. So we plead on the government to do something about this joblessness, because the situation of Nigeria is getting worse. Like we always say, it's getting
The
harder,
pressure is getting worse.
it's biting us so much. And when you look around and there is nothing legitimate left to do, some people now use that as a justification to their fraudulent act. Please, all those that own businesses, those that can employ employers of labor, please should also help in employing the youth.
And
also the youth should also learn a skill or a trade. You don't always wait for a white collar job. Learn one thing, and the internet is there now. Why people are using it for the negative things, you can also use it for a very
skill
reason. And this time around, you can learn a skill while doing whatever you are doing at the comfort of your home.
Yes.
You just practice by yourself, and even if it's a skill you've acquired way before, you can also showcase your talent online. So we really hope that this internet will show more of the positivities of Nigeria, more of the Nigerian vibes, the good Nigerian vibes that we have. We should put it into the internet instead of using it to defraud people. Okay, people, and that is it on our show today, the Youth Arena, and that's where we will wrap it up for today. See you next week. I remain your host, Rita UCHECHI. Love you.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists,